Hey guys, it's Megan and welcome back to our What's in a Name series. This week we're talking about not only a old beloved business in Westlock, but also a family that is behind it. Today we're talking about the Dohertys. During our 2020 summer season, we were studying different buildings and architecture in Westlock and trying to find the stories of the people that were involved with it, as well as what their role was in the community. And within our kitchen display, we have a couple teacups as well as a china dish related to Doherty's Garage. Doherty's Garage was opened in 1939 by the Doherty family, Harvey and Gladys Doherty, along with his brother William and Harvey's son Frank. They came to Westlock from Edmonton, and Doherty's Garage had many locations across the town. And at one time, they were not just a repair shop, but they were also a GM dealership, as well as a grain thresher supply for Keck Gonovan grain threshers. And they were served as the only supplier for Keck Gonovan for many years, often shipping supplies to farmers in the US and across Canada. Well, let's talk a bit about the Doherty family. Harvey and William Doherty grew up in Edmonton, Alberta, and Harvey had a kick for automotive since he was a teenager, attending a technical school in Edmonton before moving down to the US for a couple of years, and working alongside his brothers in the automotive trade. When he returned to Alberta, he opened up his own garage in Lavoie, and his brother William came to join him. But during the Great Depression, they were forced to close the garage and move back to Edmonton, which is where Harvey met his wife Gladys, and their first son Frank was born. When they moved to Westlock, they instantly became part of the community, and they had a trend of moving to multiple houses, at one time mostly just renting, until October of 1945, when Harvey surprised Gladys with saying, "This is our own house." And in 1960, they built a new building on the property, and they lived there until Harvey's death in 1977. But Harvey was well known in the community. When Westlock was incorporated as a town in 1946, he stepped up to be a town councillor, and he served on council for 28 years, during which time Westlock saw its first sewer system and water systems come, a new town office, and a new sports complex, as well as renovations made to the Immaculata Hospital and the nursing homes at that time. But Harvey was also well known in the world of baseball. He was a sponsor for the Westlock Generals, and he loved going to the games, and there are only select times that he ever missed one. And to this day, there is a prize that many teams can win at a provincial level and a local level. That is the Harvey Doherty Memorial Scholarship. And in 1971, he was nominated for Man of the Year by the Westlock and District Council. And there was a celebration in the Memorial Hall as people came to celebrate the man that is just well known and well beloved. His family was well known for welcoming their arms to people that were either passing by on the railroad, as they would either board them for a time or have people show up for a meal with the family. But also anyone who worked for them. At one time, like when they first started, they had four staff, and it was not just the family, but also their employees who all lived under the same roof. And their son Frank had a room of his own, and later their son Joe as well. But when people came to visit, they were often removed from their rooms, and they would go and stay in a quiet corner to make room for visiting guests. If you'd like to hear more of the Doherty story and their role within the community, come visit us and we'll see what we can find. Thanks.